elite shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond.
As good as it gets. To Wall. DeMarcus Cousins pins it. That's out of bounds. Wall the last to touch.
Good. Oh, it's my ball too? Oh,
KD with the rock.
don't reach young blood.
Wizards grab the rebound. To Wall. There it is, John Wall. Missed his first, that one goes. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably finish with his left hand better than he could finish with his right. I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
Fires the three. Man, that was a tough shot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
To Cousins. Wizards come up with it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
To Thompson. Gets it in the right corner.
KD.
Durant. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball.
Give me that.
Dang, that's how he set it up.
We got defense.
They love this
We
hustle.
got defense.
Foot was on the
We
line.
got
It's a
defense.
turnover.
You're not dunking those. I'm gonna say that right now.
Steph Curry picked up by Ariza. Goes to the right side. Durant. It's no good. Great defense.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively as a shooter,
Give me that.
he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Now a steal by Washington. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Steph Curry up against John Wall. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Beal to Wall. There it is, John Wall. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Defense making the ball carrier work. Dwight Howard,
For real.
huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Beal, Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
It's Curry controlling the offense. Beyond the arc for 3. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Livingston against the 5-time All-Star. Dwight Howard snatching it out of the air. Thompson
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Livingston to bring it up. Down 3. And Cousins throwing it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Livingston across the timeline. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Dwight Howard with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And the finish, slam dunk.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
To Thompson. Has a chance. Yes, Klay Thompson. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Wall with it up top. Leads 3. Curling inside. Jabari Parker rocking the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Parker buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Nice pass to set things up. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Wizards out in front. 1 quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line.
And knocks it down.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
And he finishes at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Golden State basketball. Curry. That pass stolen by the Wizards.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Curry into the front court. Down 5.
Here we go.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Into the front court comes Wall. He'll run the offense. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Parker with it. His team up by 7. And finishes strong.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Steph Curry, defended by Wall. Fires the 3, and Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Curry, too easy. Defense has to communicate. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Bradley Beal rejects it. And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Parker into the front court. Lead stands at 7. From the painted area, won't go down. To Durant. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Lets it fly from long range. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Wall matched up with the 2-time MVP. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Wall.
State Warriors, number 11, Klay Thompson.
Big finish at the rim.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
You're talking this man movie, dude. That's awesome.
Substitution being made in this one. Kevin Durant has it. Easy pass to the rim.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Ooh, boy, movement.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
For three, and he hits.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with the three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Warriors have the basketball. Durant to Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Raise it to the basket, but he can't get it to go.
And that's next level defense.
Klay.
The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
The Wizards with 4 to shoot.
Give me that. Give me that shot.
Shot clock violation. Late heave to beat the buzzer. So a tie one as we reach the break in a 1-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. Intrigue to come in this second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter.
Here we go. I got him.
Thompson.
Green.
Yes, Klay Thompson. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find the easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse the kick out for, guess what, another one.
To Howard. That'll be out of bounds. Wall the last to touch it. Curry. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Green to Cousins. Great pass to
Break down
set
that
it up.
defense, bro.
Oh, you got to get that one to go.
And he usually makes a living on shots like that.
Oh, don't
But
jump.
sometimes,
You don't know who
maybe
my
it's
name
just
is.
not your night.
Curry, it's Ariza with the rebound. To Wall.
Oh, give me that. Good D play.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead is 2. Durant.
KD,
Guarded by
Green.
Ariza. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful
Second half,
thing.
I come
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Give me that.
Short jumper won't fall. To Thompson. Jumper's good.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Over to the right side. Wall. He drills the 3.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Don't quit. Don't quit, bro.
From long range. Won't go down. Curry. Down low to Cousins. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
You got
He
momentum,
climbed the
man.
ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Here's Curry with it up top. His team on top by 8. Kevin Durant.
You said
4
what?
of 7.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Wizards with the basketball. Wall. Off the mark. No good.
Try to tell you.
Durant.
Try to tell you.
Now a steal by Washington.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were
He
in
had a
first
big
and
lead.
second grade. It's called the shell
He had a
drill.
big lead, too.
You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Trevor Ariza at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 72%. First one goes down. 2 for 2 on that trip. Livingston to
that was
bring it
my
up.
dribble move.
Up by 6. To Durant.
Durant.
Kevin Durant. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Time for a change. Substitution coming on for Scott Brooks. Wall on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. To Thompson.
Clay,
Here's a
Green.
chance from long range. He'll take that any day.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Durant buries the trifecta.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain
Give me that
threes.
block.
Kevin Durant with a piece. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Ah, rocking the rim.
Turn up.
How many times did we see this last year for this Warriors ball club? You know when that third quarter arrives, you better bring it because that's when they take it to another level.
Deep left corner. Beal guarded by Livingston. Oh, he had him there for a second. Beal. And the rebound comes down to Green. Thompson. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good.
At the buzzer,
Down.
I
The
beat the
Warriors
buzzer.
enjoying some breathing room right
Klay
now.
Thompson. Klay Thompson got 20 points. Here we go, fourth quarter.
The Wizards in control of the basketball as we start the fourth.
go.
They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch.
y'all leaving
You
Curry
need
open?
to throw everything in
don't
the
jump.
bag at them in order to win this game.
Curry, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Wall. Tough make through traffic.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Steph Curry against the former #1 pick. To Durant. Curry. Missed it.
Good pull. Knock that down.
To Wall. Nice pace.
Dang,
Sets
Curry.
it up and slams
going
it
on,
down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what you can do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Wall defended by Kevin Durant. The pass set it all up.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Short jumper stays out. To Wall. Count the basket at the rim.
Don't talk about leave.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Wesley Johnson swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And it's Curry who grabs the board. Cousins to Curry. To Durant. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Durant. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I know he is mad.
When the ball's in his
bet the
hands,
others did.
we all knew what was going to happen.
I had to do
Whistle
something.
stops play. Timeout for Washington. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Thompson to Durant. Slams it down. And boy, that was a lot to navigate.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Durant. 4-3.
Green.
That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Durant. He had hit 4 in a row, but that one, no good. To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Cousins. Picked up by the Wizards. Parker. And finishes strong.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Durant with the basketball up top. The lead is 11. Into the front court. It's Wall. He'll run the offense. Has a look. He connects. Not the guy you think is going to beat you.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
To Green. Slams it down.
Come on. You knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
To Parker. Fires the three. At his core, he is dangerous. Jabari Parker, wide open, drills it.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Oh, Curry came back in.
Subbing in for Golden State.
Curry. Well defended.
That boy shot an air ball.
To Wall. Beal to Wall. Going to launch beyond the arc. And John Wall knocks down the wide open look.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Gets it in the left corner. To Howard. And look out.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Curry with the basketball. Up by 3.
Oh, snap, this time by 3. I'm seeing her
Thompson
on
to
my
Curry.
phone.
Nothing going here on that drive. Durant to Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3.
Let's go.
And he's
And a
not
foul.
done. He's going
Let's
to the
go,
line for a
Curry.
chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar.
Look,
What I mean,
man.
contesting that
He
pocket.
disconnected.
You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
First one.
Squad made the beat. Go, Breeze.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I gotta me this right in the
One and
money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the
Damn,
feds.
they dudes on
And all my
100,
sins washed up,
450
get
game
from my
winning streak.
sex. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this up on my I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, all like this. Boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down. Rats can't
You said what, Ryan? He had a game.